as far as the running stuff goes, they wait. I think they kind of compare numbers a little bit because it's all hand time. So I'm not quite sure what I got yet, but I felt pretty good out there.
I think the reason you didn't get to the combine is there were so many juniors this year, a record number, and they wanted to see a lot of those guys.
Yeah,
didn't have anything on.
Exactly. I mean, I don't know for sure, but like you said, I think there's 89 juniors that declared, which is a record. And I mean, I've got 4 years of Wisconsin tape on film, and I think coaches for the most part know what they get when they see me. And like I said, I've got a lot of film out there, and you know, they want to see other guys. We had 6 guys go to the combine too. That might have been a factor, but I mean, we drew quite a crowd here, so I think it went well.
It seems like you had nose or even in a 4-3 with a tackle.
Right. Yeah, well, I see myself playing inside, whether it be nose guard, true zero tech like we did last year, or, you know, the 3 years before that we were a 4-3 and I played nose and 3 tech. So shade, G, which is a 2-eye, and then a 3 tech, and I think I can play either. I participated in the East-West Shrine game in early January, and we ran a 4-3 under Coach Pinnell. And you know, I felt really comfortable playing shade and 3 tech, so I think, you know, that's good that I can show off I can play both positions. I think that, you know, that's valuable.
I don't know if you had a chance to see Des out there.
Yeah, Des he's a great athlete. I love watching Des just run around because, you know, that's something I don't have. He was 40. I think he told me he ran a 4.34 or something like that. And you know, this is a relatively new turf, so it's kind of slower, and he was flying. I love watching Des run and jump. I think he had a 42-inch vertical. That's impressive. That's really cool.
Feel like you proved the NFL wrong today by not inviting you to the combine?
Yeah, I mean, I think I was a little perturbed by the fact that I didn't go to the combine. I wanted to go. Obviously, you know, everyone kind of dreams of being on that big stage, but I think I did what I wanted to do today: show teams that I'm athletic and I can move well and jump high for a big guy. And we had a great crowd here, so I think I showed what I wanted to show.
It's hard to put up numbers in the position you played last year. Does it matter?
Right.
Teams, do you think they know your value?
Yeah, I think. Well, it's hard. Like some people, casual fans, will look at stats like 1.5 sacks, and, you know, a couple TFLs, 20 tackles or something like that. But I think more seasoned fans and obviously coaches that watch a lot of tape understand the value of a nose guard. You know, people that play football, I think they get it. So I don't think that's that big of a deal. For me, it's just about playing good football, putting good reps on film, and you know, just giving great effort, things like that. And I think I did that last year.
Well, how have you gotten better in the last 2 months?
You know, it's funny because when you're training for pro day or the combine, you're not really football training. You're training to run fast, and bench a lot, jump high. So I think, you know, just working on my running technique and benching technique, jumping technique, things like that has been outstanding because I've never really done that in the past. We don't do that here. You know, we just train for playing good football. So I think I've definitely improved my numbers and, you know, that kind of thing. But now it's back to training football because I got football workouts soon and, you know, rookie OTAs and all that jazz. So, I mean, I think I got better. I got faster. Who knows, though.
What was your bench number and so many jumps?
So my vert, I hit 31-inch vertical. My broad jump was 8 inches, and I hit 30 reps per catch.
Do you think you showed enough to get drafted for sure?
Hopefully. You know, that's my goal. I want to get drafted.
More comfortable shooting gaps or 2 gaps?
You know what? I think I can do either. I really liked playing nose guard last year, but it wasn't much of a 2 gap. I mean, we had a primary and secondary gap, and that's kind of getting into some football jargon. I think I can do either. You know, I'm not sure what I'm more comfortable at. I would have really loved to play another season under, you know, Coach Aranda and Coach Anderson. I think that would have been great for me, and just to get to play that nose guard position a little more, the true nose. I don't know. That's a tough question. I guess we'll see in the future. I don't know what these NFL coaches think.
Having experience in both, though, being versatile, I think that obviously has.
Yeah, definitely. No, it's great when you can, you know, you get up on a whiteboard in front of coach and you can draw up either scheme. And you know, I consider myself pretty smart and football savvy. So I think that adds, you know, to my value, which is good. It's great to get more coaching, new coaches, work with different personalities. So I think that was really good for me.
Wisconsin connection. Did you talk to the Packers here?
I didn't talk to the Packers here. You usually don't talk to too many scouts at Pro Day. I think they kind of just want you to go about your business. But I talked to, you know, Ted Thompson over at the East-West game. The way that works, you kind of do a lot of interviews with GMs and different scouts, and you know, you really sit down with a lot of different people. So I talked to him a bit.
And what kind of impression did you get from them?
They seem, you know, really professional, obviously, in the way they run their organization. I mean, you interview with a lot of different teams on there. I think I interviewed with like 20-something teams, so it's kind of a blur, to be honest with you. But I think it went well.
You'd like to stay in state if...
I'd like to go anywhere. I'd like to play in the NFL. Fair enough. That's my plan. I was 6'2", 4, I was 6'2 and a half, weighed in at 329. Last season I played at about 320. Coach K and Coach Anderson wanted me right around 320 all year, so I feel like my natural weight is around 325 to 330. But I mean, in the past I've played anywhere from 312 to 345. So this is just a piece of art. I can put weight on, take it off. Coaches can mold me into what they want.
Or do you feel like you're behind at all as far as the interviews go because you work at the combine?
Maybe a little bit. The combine provides a lot of great exposure for people, and obviously it's just such a media frenzy, media hype, and I think I'm kind of flying under the radar a little bit, but I wouldn't have it any other way. I think nose guard isn't a very prestigious position. People don't, tend to get too hyped up about a, 330-pound long-haired white nose guard from Wisconsin. So I'm trying to change that a little bit, but I've interviewed with coaches coming up. We'll have a lot of interviews. Teams will fly you out and come in and work you out and stuff like that. So hopefully I talk to a lot of different coaching staffs.
Do you have any visits planned?
I think I have a couple planned. I don't really want to go on the record. I don't know how it all works or anything like that, but I feel confident that I'll get contacted by a lot of different teams. Anything else?